What's up everybody, welcome to RebelTech. So I don't really do a lot of case reviews on the channel, but I would like to do a bit more. But luckily Cougar did send over their Panzer case for me to try out and see what I think. So the Panzer is going for 1,600 Rand on RebelTech here in South Africa, or $90 on Newegg. So it's not really that expensive for a good looking case, a case that with a lot of space and that features dual tempered glass side panels. So what do you really get? But now let's find out right after this. Do you live in South Africa and want to get yourself some awesome new gaming products? Well, check out RebelTech. They have extremely low prices and stock all the major brands like ASUS, MSI, Gigabyte, Corsair and many more. They also have the new Ryzen Threadrippers in store, and when you purchase any selected ASUS ROG monitors, you will get a copy of PUBG for free. So check out the link in the video description to go visit RebelTech. The Panzer takes a bit of a different approach to most of the new tempered glass chassis. Instead of a sleek, sharp-edged design, the Panzer goes for more of a rugged style, but still keeping some of those fine modern designs in its own way. The first thing you'll probably notice is the tinted tempered glass panels on the sides, but it's not only on the one side, but on both sides. So yes, both sides do feature tempered glass panels. Now, some people won't be too crazy about this because then people will be able to see all of your cables. But personally, a good cable management is a display on its own. So this will also force you to focus a bit more on your cable management. But if it's still not that great, don't worry, the tempered glass is tinted, so you can't see too much through the glass. Taking a further look on the sides, you will see some of that rugged design I was talking about. Instead of just a drop, the Panzer has a side rail that doubles as a stand at the bottom. As for front I/O, you do get a pair of USB 2 ports, a pair of USB 3 ports, a headphone and microphone jack, and then the power on and reset switch. At the front of the Panzer, you get a large open mesh design and the same design at the top. By removing the front panel, you will get access to install a 360 rad or just 3 120mm fans. A magnetic dust filter is included as well to keep it nice and clean. You are also able to install the 360 rad or again just 3 120mm fans at the top, but there you only get a fixed dust filter against the mesh. All of this fan space makes it perfect for water cooling, being custom or even just a closed loop. With the front you will be able to do a push-pull configuration with a rad, but at the top you'll only be able to do a pull or push config. And if you are going to do a custom loop, you will have enough room for your reservoir inside the case. Now, to take off the side panels, you have to unscrew the 4 thumb screws on the sides and then tilt the tempered glass panel by 45 degrees and then remove it. Once the panel is off, you will be greeted with an abundance of building space. But probably the first thing you will notice is the big orange logo on the side of the power supply cover. Now, this is a bit annoying, especially because you can't just pull it off. But if it does annoy you too much, you can always just paint over it. But the big cover is very nice and does a good job at hiding your cables. Just to mention, when installing the power supply, you have to use the included power supply bracket to secure the PSU in place. Then on top of the power supply cover, you get two 2.5-inch SSD or hard drive brackets that you are also able to fully remove if you wanted to. The Panzer is able to fit up to ATX motherboards. It does look like it should be able to fit bigger boards, but the motherboard tray is pushed back a bit so you're able to run your cables through to the motherboard. Now, with the Panzer, you do not have a 5.25-inch bay for an optical drive or other accessories. Personally, I like that case manufacturers are removing the 5.25-inch bays because nobody really use optical drives anymore and there aren't really that many 5.25-inch accessories to justify keeping it. I would rather get a clean inside that you can also use for something like a reservoir. Just before getting to the other side of the Panzer, at the back you get a 120mm fan for exhaust. Now, when taking off the tempered glass off the other side, you get access to 2 additional 2.5-inch SSD or hard drive bays, and then also 2 3.5-inch hard drive bays that you can also use for 2.5-inch hard drives. So in total, you have 6 mountable storage solutions, not taking into account an M.2 or PCI Express SSDs. I have to say, I love building in large chassis like this. You just have so much more space to work in, and this also makes cable management a lot easier, especially because of that tempered glass on the side. Now, for only 1,600 Rand or $90, you really do get a lot for your money. Get a good looking case with a lot of build space and also dual tempered glass side panels. But now there were 2 things I weren't too crazy about. The first one being the orange logo on the side of the power supply cover that you can't just peel off. You have to literally paint over it or scratch it off. And the second one is the open gap at the front of the power supply cover. Now, I know the gap is there for a reason, but I would have at least liked to have an extended plate just to cover it up. So if you don't do like a custom water cooling loop, you can at least cover it up and people won't be able to see inside of your power supply cover. But now, all in all, this is a fantastic case. I really did enjoy my time building in it and just doing this review. So if you are looking to get the Panzer for yourself, you can find it on RebelTech if you live in South Africa, or you can check it out on Newegg if you live in the US. You can also find it on Amazon, but for some reason it was more expensive. It was like $120, so I'm not sure why it's a bit more expensive, but you can also find it there if you want to. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always. Also, I just reached 10,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Like 5 months ago, I was only on like 1,000. So like within 5 months, it tenfold the subscribers grew. So that's freaking crazy. So I am doing a giveaway for that, which you can just check out. I'll leave a link in the video description for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to get yourself the Panzer, go check out RebelTech or Newegg. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, guys.